Good morning. Today is Sunday, December 5th, 2021. As this past Shabbos began, we had the opportunity to experience two mitzvos, very similar to each other, lighting the Chanukah menorah and lighting Shabbos candles. Both involve lighting lights. But for all the similarity between them, the differences between them express the underlying essence of each one of these two beloved mitzvos. And when the two mitzvos conflict with each other, there are important lessons that emerge that are relevant for us every single day. The Talmud discusses what happens if, for whatever reason, a person finds themselves on the Friday afternoon, which is Chanukah, and a person only has one candle. Now, both the Shabbos lights and the Chanukah menorah can be minimally fulfilled with just one light. So if a person has to choose, there's only one light, and there are two mitzvos to perform. So you have to choose. The one light is either going to go for the Chanukah menorah, or it's going to go for the Shabbos candle, and you have to choose which bracha to make, which mitzvah you're fulfilling, which one takes priority. So the Talmud rules that we light the one light for Shabbos, and we forego Chanukah. And that is a surprising decision, because both of the mitzvos, Chanukah menorah and Shabbos lights, are mitzvos d'Rabbanan, rabbinic decrees. They have equal legislative weight. Chanukah has an additional element which would seem to argue in its favor, which would seem to give it priority, and that is that Chanukah fulfills the obligation of Pirsumei Nisa, publicizing the miracle. Whether we light outside our home for everyone to see, as happens in Israel, or we light here, inside our home, but in the window, visible to passersby. And for this reason, that there is this additional element of Pirsumei Nisa, publicizing the miracle, the Talmud refers to Chanukah lights as mitzvah chaviva, a mitzvah that is dear and cherished, which is not the case for Shabbos lights. So simply on the surface, it would appear that the Chanukah menorah should take priority. Nonetheless, the Talmud rules that if one has to choose, Shabbos candles take priority, because Shabbos candles, by illuminating our home, by creating a warm and festive atmosphere for our family, that leads to shalom bayis, to harmony and peace within our home. And shalom bayis trumps Pirsumei Nisa. Harmony within our home is a higher priority than even publicizing this amazing mitzvah, the miracle of Chanukah. Rabbi Eyal Greiner, a rabbi and educator in Israel, derives from this that we should first concern ourselves with lighting up our home on the inside. We should prioritize family togetherness, our private world in here, inside our home. That's got to come first. Only afterwards, Only once we have assured, we have attended to what's going on inside, only afterward do we concern ourselves with lighting up the street, the world out there. With all due respect to our activity on the outside, it has no meaning when what goes on inside is lacking in light. We need first to illuminate ourselves and our homes, and only then can we illuminate the world. Rabbi Larry Rothwachs derives from this a related lesson, and that is, there's a tendency for us to think differently about the mitzvah of Shabbos candles than the mitzvah of lighting the Chanukah menorah, because after all, Shabbos candles come every Friday night. It is a mitzvah that we're accustomed to. It's something that we're used to. It's something that doesn't arouse any kind of particular excitement. It's normal. It's natural. Chanukah menorah, on the other hand, it's exciting. It's remarkable. We wait a whole year. We look forward to it. We only do it 8 days, and then a whole year goes by before we do it again. And there is a tendency that many of us have, and this applies in all areas of life, but it's particularly relevant in the way in which we act and run our homes and our families. There's a tendency to pay more attention to remarkable moments, to highlights, to things that are special and exciting, at the expense of what is familiar, what is mundane, what is everyday. But here's the truth. When it comes to Shalom Bayis, when it comes to building relationships of harmony and respect and sensitivity and love and peace within our homes, it doesn't come from those occasional bursts of excitement and enthusiasm. It comes from the day-to-day. It comes how we treat each other, and we hope to be treated by each other on an ongoing basis. To appreciate and highlight the ongoing nature of our closest relationships, signified by the Shabbos candles that are lit to provide a pleasing atmosphere every Shabbos. That is what creates Shalom Bayis. Not to wait for the special moments. Waiting for the special moments within a family context may give excitement, but they will not as well lead to Shalom Bayis, harmony, peace on an ongoing basis. To express our love for and our appreciation of those who are closest to us, that comes from the Shabbos candles. The confluence of these two mitzvos should cause us to keep both of these lessons in mind every day of the year. My friends, I want to wish you a great day, and I look forward to seeing all of you soon in person.